All right, Jacket fans, I got one question for you. Are you ready? Okay, that's a little quiet right there. Let's try this one more time. Jacket fans, are you ready? It is now time to introduce your Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets alongside their teacher, starting with number 1, Marlon Barco. Marlon Barco is escorted by Mr. Nelson Monterosa. We have number 2, Jose Lopez. Jose Lopez is escorted by Mrs. Leslie Lopez. Next, we have number 4, Christian Garcia. He is escorted by Mrs. Roxanne Garcia. Next up is number 5, Sam Perez. He is escorted by Mr. Adrian Guerra. Next, number 7, Jacob Ruiz, escorted by Mr. Jose Sanchez. Next, we have number 8, Andrew Noyola. He is escorted by Mr. AJ Gomez. Next is number 9, Pedro Gonzalez. He is escorted by Mr. Raul Martinez. Next is number 11, Christian Sandoval. He is escorted by Mr. Ralph Cerda. Next up, number 12, Andrew Cepeda. He is escorted by Mrs. Marisa Martinez. Next, number 13, Matthew Cano. He is escorted by Mrs. Marta Corpus. Next up, number 14, Aaron Rowell. He is escorted by Mrs. Mary Lou Garza. Next is number 15, Troy Barco. He is escorted by Mrs. Esmeralda Reyes. Next up, number 17, Abraham Sanchez. He is escorted by Miss Ariana Tanguma. Next up is number 19, Frankie Martinez. He is escorted by Miss Estela Sandoval. Next up, number 21, Trey Del Toro. He is escorted by Mrs. Norma Alanis. Next is number 22, Diego Ramos. He is escorted by Coach Paul Medeles. Next up, number 23, Alec Salazar. He is escorted by Mrs. Gloria Garcia. And next is number 24, Jared Ruiz. He is escorted by Mrs. Norma Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for our YellowJackets and all of our teachers out there tonight. How about a standing ovation? They definitely deserve it for all the hard work they've done. Teachers, take a bow. And now, will everyone please rise. Please remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem. George. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our wonderful teachers out there. I want to thank y'all for all the hard work that you guys do. It is definitely appreciated. Go for it. Down with the sickness.
So they get out already?
Let's do it. All right, folks, now it's time to introduce your starting lineup for your Yellow Jackets this evening. Leading off, playing center field, number 12, Andrew Sabeda. Batting second, third baseman, number 23, Alec Salazar. Batting third, shortstop, number 2, Jose Lopez. Batting cleanup and catching the night is number 7, Jacob Ruiz. Batting fifth, playing second base, number 17, Abraham Sanchez. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 1, Marlon Barco. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 21, Javier Del Toro. Trey Del Toro. I know that's got to be there. Batting eighth, playing first base, number 24, Jared Ruiz. You put Javier Del Toro, dude. It's Trey, isn't it? You put Javier Del Toro. And batting ninth, pitching the night on the mound, number 19, Frankie Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup tonight for your Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets. Hey, why did they put Javier in this Trey, isn't it? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. John Cannon coming to you. Coming to you tonight from Yellow Jacket Baseball Field, where we just got done honoring our teachers tonight on Teacher Appreciation Night. The Yellow Jackets took their teachers out during the introductions and gave them definitely the salute that they deserve. Tonight, another big game on hand. The Yellow Jackets have been hot, guys, and that is a word I am using a lot tonight. These guys have won, I believe, 4 straight, if I'm not mistaken, and just came back and knocked off Donna, who was undefeated. So we're getting ready for the first pitch here tonight. Starting with Donna, it'll be number 1. It'll be shortstop Leo Bocanegra. Leading off for the Redskins, shortstop number 1, Leo Bocanegra. So Leo Bocanegra will be starting things off for Donna. He'll be followed by Austin Pedrosa and then Corbin Hernandez. So we're going to give you the defensive lineup here shortly. Of course, pitching on the mound tonight, you have Frankie Martinez. He is one of the seniors on this team. Jackets looking to counter on that huge win, a big win against Donna. Swinging a miss, strike 1. Right away, Martinez taking it to him. No balls, 1 strike. That one inside for a ball. 1-1, high and inside for Martinez. Defensively for the Jackets, we have first base, number 14. Actually, I'm sorry. First base, you have number 24, Jared Ruiz. Second base is Abraham Sanchez. That one goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Playing shortstop tonight is Jose Lopez, and at third base, Alex Salazar, rounding out the outfield. In left, you have Marlon Barco. In center, Andrew Cepeda. And in right, you have Trey Del Toro. Behind the plate is Jacob Ruiz, and on the mound, of course, tonight is Frankie Martinez. So that is your defensive lineup tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Got a great crowd here on hand tonight. Early on,
A lot happening here at Edcouch. We have a playoff soccer game. Actually, La Jolla is taking on one of the Brownsville schools tonight. We have softball going on. The Lady Jackets taking on the Lady Wildcats of Wesco East. They start the second round. And then, of course, tonight we have here where we're at, we got a little baseball action. Two of the hottest teams really in district. And I can say that Edcouch is one of the hottest teams because they have been on a tear. They have been on a tear as of late. That last game, that loss, really woke them up against Mercedes, and they've bounced back. They've bounced back really, really well. So Martinez with a 2-2 count. That one high. Ball 3, full count on Boca Negra. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the first inning. We got a early start. I think first pitch was about 6:57. And Martinez, ball 4. Runner advances. That's going to bring up Austin Pedrosa. Third baseman number 5, Austin Pedrosa. So a walk drawn to Boca Negra. That's going to bring up Pedrosa, the third baseman. Good lead by Boca Negra on first base. Martinez steps off the plate, checking the runner. Martinez once again checks the runner at first. Beautiful evening here for softball. I was a little worried because there was talk of some rain possibly tonight, but it looks like we got some cloudy skies. I'm going to say it's probably in about the 70s, maybe high 70s. Beautiful, beautiful evening. That one high, ball 1, 1-0 the count. We are actually sitting at 76 degrees right now. So, beautiful, beautiful night. That one swung foul over here to the right side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner first is Boca Negra. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. John Cannon, George Flores, Pete Vallejo, and we got the Funk Man over here to the right. Fred Ruiz, the DJ / pitch count man / coach / let's see, barbecue extraordinaire / a little bit of everything. Two balls, 1 strike on Pedrosa here in the top of the first. Martinez once again checks the runner. Runner goes, and he is gonna, whoa, was he off the bag? Yes, they got off the bag and got the tag. There we go. 1 away, 2-2 the count. Three and 1 the count as Ruiz, the catcher, able to get Pedrosa as he just got off the bag. And ball 4. Now Pedrosa draws a walk. That's going to bring up Hernandez, the pitcher. Pitcher number 29, Corbin Hernandez. Pitcher Corbin Hernandez. So 2 straight walks for Martinez here early on. Obviously, he knows that Donna, they were undefeated coming into Tuesday night's game, and I believe we beat them 13-4 was the score. Our bats completely came alive. So that's definitely a good sign. That's the one thing that we've been preaching. I've been preaching since watching this team is all we need is our bats to come alive. We know we got a good defense. We've got some pitching. There's no doubt about that. It's just the offense. If this offense comes together, we're going to be a very dangerous team. I think we proved that against an undefeated Donna team. That one hit into shallow left, picked up by the shortstop. Lopez for out number 2. That's going to bring up Flores. Second baseman number 32, Anthony Flores. So Anthony Flores with 2 away here in the top of the first. Flores is a cleanup batter. You've got Pedrosa at first as he drew a walk. So 2 away here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Martinez steps off. There's a little look-see over there. Got a timeout. As Flores steps out of the box. Again, people still piling in here at Yellow Jacket baseball field. Early on, first inning. That one low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Martinez now in the stretch. He's set. Here it comes. Low, ball 2. 2-1 the count. Now, obviously, Martinez trying to keep the ball away from these hitters. 2-1 is the count. Runners going.
Yeah.
And he is safe. 2-2 the count. Runner is safe. He did not slide off the bag that time, but heads up once again by our catcher, Jacob Ruiz, as he, if it were a split second more, that would have been a tag out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at second. Deuces are wild. Martinez. And that one low, ball 3. 3-2. And high, ball 4. It's going to bring up J.J. Pena, the left fielder, with runners at second and first. And it looks like Garza is going to go out and talk to Martinez. We're going to take a short break. So here we go. This is going to be Pena, the left fielder. Left fielder number 15, J.J. Pena. So ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, here in the first, Martinez already with 3 walks. to start the top half of the inning. That one low, ball 2. 2-0. Runners at second and first. Early on. That one in there for a strike, hits the corner. 2-1 the count. That one high, ball 3. 3-1. Martinez trying to avoid loading the bases at all costs, if he can. Here, especially with 2 away. I would almost put the ball in play and take a chance. And ball 4. Bases now loaded. That's going to bring up Rangel, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 14, A.J. Rangel.
So bases loaded, 2 away. A.J. Rangel. He is the 6th batter in the lineup. So I would still, if I were Martinez, I would still, put the ball in play. I mean, you got 2 away. I know you got the bases loaded, but, you got to find the strike zone. You've already walked 4. Trust your defense. You always got to trust that defense. You got 2 outs. So either way, any base, you can tag any base if it's in the infield. That's a good thing about it. No balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, top of the first. That one, ball 1. 1-1 the count. That one low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. How many pitches does he have, Mr. Funkman? 26 here in the first inning. That is a lot of pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one high, ball 2. 3-1 the count. Martinez now with bases loaded. You see Lopez coming over, talking to his hurler. With 2 away, I mean, throw a strike. I mean, come on. Again, here you tag any base. Any base, and you get out of this thing. Throw it down the pipe. Yeah, throw it right down the pipe. You know what? There you go. Swing and a miss. Perfect call by the Funk Man right there. Throw it down the pipe. Full count. All runners will be going. This is the payoff pitch right here. And the biggest pitch of the inning for Martinez. Bases loaded, 3-2, 2 away. Runners are going. And ball 4. Run scores for the Redskins. It's going to bring up Matt Garza, the catcher.
Catcher number 10, Matt Garza.
So Martinez draws another walk. That scores a run. Donna now up 1-0. And Martinez struggling early on, 5 walks here early on. I mean, I kind of understand that he's trying to keep the ball away. I get it. But the way I see it, and Fred said it also, if you got bases loaded, throw it down the pipe. Take your chances. I mean, it's a roll of the dice. Because, yes, they could hit a gapper, score 2 runs. But you know what? You like your chances because if it's in the infield, basically it's any base. It's any base. So, really, your chances are better if you let him try to hit the ball because either you're going to get a fly out, you could get a ground out, or, you get a base hit. So it's you got a 66% chance, of getting an out. There we go. Also, you could hit one in foul territory. So really 75% chance, if you think about it. I'm running out of ideas here, but 2-1. That one hit into out or first baseman comes up with it in shallow right out over by the fence, but he does come up with a play. That is Jared Ruiz. So we got a big out. One run does come in, but we got lucky there. So now we got to come back, get that run back, score a few more. Going to the bottom of the first, 1-0 Donna over the Jackets. So for Donna, defensive lineup, we have at first base, Jacob Zuniga, second base, Anthony Flores, shortstop, Leo Bocanegra, at third base, Austin Pedrosa. Running out the outfield, in right, you have Ashton Garcia. In center, AJ Rangel. And in left, JJ Pena. Behind the dish, you have Matt Garza. And then the pitcher tonight is Corvin Hernandez. Before the Jackets, 1-2-3 batters. They're going to have Andrew Cepeda leading off, followed by Alex Salazar and then Jose Lopez. That's going to be your top three batters for the Jackets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get this party started. Leading off for your Yellow Jackets tonight is your center fielder, number 12, Andrew Cepeda.
So Andrew Cepeda, leadoff batter, here in the bottom of the first inning. Jackets really got themselves out of a big jam there in the first as they had bases loaded. They did bring in a run on a bases loaded walk, but then Martinez was able to get a fly out in foul territory as Ruiz came up with it there on the first base side, and to get that big out, number 3. So it could have been worse, guys. It could have been worse, but you know what? We only gave up one. Now it's just time for us to counter and get a run back and add some more to it. But in that inning, Martinez, at least 30 pitches. 33 in that one. So that one, strike 2 for Cepeda. One ball, 2 strikes. Cepeda hits that one foul. So count remains the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Cepeda. On deck is Alex Salazar, third baseman. And that one low, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Corvin Hernandez, the pitcher tonight for Donna. And that one high and inside, ball 3, full count. Cepeda draws a full count. This is going to be an important pitch here right now for Cepeda. It's got to be very, very selective. And hits that one foul into the bleachers.
Hey, that's the way to work the count, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Drew.
So somebody gets a souvenir 3-2. And Cepeda pops that one up into fair territory, and it's going to fall in. That's going to be a double.
Double for Andrew Cepeda. With a runner at second base, that's going to bring up your third baseman, number 23, Alec Salazar.
So Cepeda, we're going to give that a double because technically the third baseman did not touch it and it stayed in fair territory. So some people may call it an error, but it actually was fair. And the third baseman never touched it. So Cepeda on with a double. It's going to bring up Salazar, the third baseman. That one in there, strike one. Time called. Again, a huge crowd. Great crowd on hand here tonight for this ball game. It's an important game. It's a big game. It really is. That one fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes on Salazar. Cepeda at second base. 0-2 count on Salazar. Runners going. Fouls that one off. Cepeda was gunning for third. Count remains the same. 0-2. They had the right idea moving Cepeda. And really, he would have been safe. He was about 3/4 of the way there when that ball hit the catcher's mitt. That one outside, ball one. 1-2. Salazar stretching back. Here comes a pitch. That one low, ball 2. 2-2 the count. On deck, we have Jose Lopez, the shortstop. That one fouled off. So coming into this game, the Jackets sit at 2-2, which is a good start. Winners are 2 straight. I believe we opened up against East. We lost those 2, and then we split with Mercedes, I believe. So we started 0-3, and we've won 2, so we're 2-3. This will be a big game. We win this one. This is 3 straight. That puts us at 3-3 in good position. And, of course, gives Donna 2 straight losses, which would put them at 5-2. So, if we can sweep Donna, who right now, came into Tuesday's game undefeated, that would be a huge momentum boost for the Jackets. So full count on Salazar. And high, ball 4. Bring up Jose Lopez.
With runners at second and first, that's going to bring up your shortstop, number 2, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez, the shortstop. Cepeda at second. You've got Salazar at first. No outs here in the top of the first inning for Lopez. And you can see the first baseman coming inside. I think he's expecting him to lay it down to advance the runners. And that normally is the call. That's what you do. You want to lay it down. You're willing to get the out to advance the runners, especially that third and second with your cleanup batter coming up. But 1-0. That one in there, strike one, 1-1. And you can see Suniga, the first baseman, he is coming in. He is, I tell you, if Lopez can get one past him into right field, that could very well score both these runs. That one, strike two, hits the corner. 1-2. Cepeda at second. Salazar at first. High, ball two. Normally when pitchers are ahead in the count, they're going to throw something away because they want you to try to take a swing at a bad pitch. It's not normally until you get to about really a 3-2 count. Maybe a 2-2 you might take a chance, but still in his favor. All runners are going. That one fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Medela's telling him, hey, the runners were going. So we're going to try it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs here in the bottom of the first. That one high. 3-2. So that's the second straight time that their pitcher, Hernandez, was ahead in the count and then got into a full count. Of course, he did that with Salazar, and now he's in the same predicament with Lopez. That one hit into center field, deep center. Catch is made. Cepeda on the move. Runner advances. So Lopez definitely got the job done. Now we have runners in the corners for Jacob Ruiz.
With runners at the corners, that's going to bring up your cleanup hitter, number 7, Jacob Ruiz.
So one away, runners at the corners for Jacob Ruiz, the catcher. Time called. So you can hear Coach Red Dog over there at the soccer game. I know it's La Jolla. I'm not sure who they're taking on. It is a area round matchup. Neutral site here at Edcouch. So Salazar on the move. He gets to second base on the ball. 1-0 the count. Good heads up play there by Salazar. You now have runners in scoring position at third and second for Ruiz. If you can get a base hit, both runs could definitely score. Give the Jackets the lead. That one high, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Two and 0. That one there, strike one. Yeah, that's pretty much what he's been throwing. That's it. I mean, that's really the only strike he can get is a curveball. That one hit into left field. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to score a run. Salazar coming home Can he make it? No, he is tagged out. But a runner does come across the board. Jackets tied up at 1, 2 away. It's going to bring up Abraham Sanchez.
With a runner at first, that's going to bring up second baseman number 17, Abraham Sanchez. Courtesy runner now at first base, number 4, Christian Garcia.
So 2 away as Salazar tried to come home. That's a tough call. I mean, he was in stride. I mean, would you have sent him? Would you not have? I mean, obviously, you kind of had the momentum there after that hit. Meirelles felt that Salazar could beat the throw. But good, nice heads up play there by Donna. However, we do get a run across Cepeda. Comes across. Score is tied at 1. Not sure what's going on here. We're going to find out real quick. We'll take a timeout. So I think he might have been questioning the maybe the courtesy runner, I guess, or pinch runner. But it was for the catcher, so there's really nothing you can question on that one. Not sure. But anyway, 1 ball, no strikes, runner at first, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the first inning, 1-1 is your score. The Jackets score on a fielder's choice. Cepeda comes home. Actually, I take that back. On an RBI single. It's an RBI single, actually. Actually, Salazar was called out on the fielder's choice, but it was an RBI single by Ruiz to bring in that first run. So 3-0 the count on Sanchez.
It's 3.
So, okay, they're saying 2-0 is the count.
With runners at second and first, that's going to bring up left fielder number 1, Marlon Barco.
So they're saying it's now 3 balls and no strikes.
He threw 1 before the timeout.
Yeah, he threw one. I guess they say he threw one before the timeout. So, I mean, that should be ball 4 right there. But they're bringing the runners back now 3-0 on Sanchez. That one in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. Base hit by Sanchez. We'll take that one. Runners advance second and first for Marlon Barco.
With runners at second and first, that's going to bring up left fielder number 1, Marlon Barco.
So we're going to try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Base hit by Sanchez. There are 2 away here in the first, but you got runners at second and first. You have Christian Garcia. And at second, you've got Abraham Sanchez at first. You got some speed. You got some speed on the bases for Barco. That one low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Barco. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Let's go, Marlon.
1-2 the count. Barco's going to call time. Garcia at second. Abraham Sanchez at first. 2 away, 1-2 the count on Marlon Barco. And swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Jackets do string a run on the board. After 1 complete inning of play, we are tied at 1-1. Here in the top of the second inning for the Redskins, 8, 9, and 1. You've got Nevin Fuentes, Ashton Garcia, and then Leo Bocanegra. Martinez had actually we have a new pitcher. It looks like Jarrett Ruiz now. Martinez goes to first. So defensive changes. We have Frankie Martinez, who is now at first base. You have Jarrett Ruiz, on the mound. So you got brother-to-brother connection here. Pitcher catcher. Of course, the Jackets got out of some trouble there in the first. That bases loaded. They did bring in a run on a bases loaded walk, but then they were able to get a fly out to first to end what could have been a big, big inning.
Up to bat for the Redskins, designated hitter number 11, Nevin Fuentes.
So Fuentes, a designated hitter, batting for Zuniga, the first baseman.
Man, this is crazy. They're all
So here we go. We have three cousins literally going against each other. You have the Ruiz brothers, and then you have Fuentes, all related. So let's see who wins this battle. First pitch, ball one. It's also the first pitch of the evening for Fuentes. For Ruiz. He comes in relief for Frankie Martinez. Frankie gave up one run. In the first. So 1 ball, no strikes on Fuentes. That one in there, strike one. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2. And tries to hit the corner just a bit outside. 2-2 the count. That one fouled off here behind the catcher into the net. Count remains 2-2. Back in the day when you used to foul off a second strike, you would always play staying alive. Now, you don't do that for the other team. You do it for the home team, obviously. But I remember when I worked for the White Wings, we would always play staying alive whenever you fouled off, a second strike. That one fouled off, out of play. So that is a staying alive right there. 3-2 pitch. And that one hit to the pitcher, and he gloves it easily for out number one.
Heads up play by pitcher number 24, Jared Ruiz. Up next for the Redskins, right fielder, number 4, Ashton Garcia.
So that's going to bring up the ninth batter, Ashton Garcia, with one away here.
Strike!
That one a ball.
Strike blue!
1-0. One ball, no strikes, one away here in the top of the second. That one high, ball two. 2-0. There you go. Hits right there. Strike one. That was a pretty pitch. Right there on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one hit it into left field. Barco comes in. That's going to be a base hit. Brings us back top of the order for Boca Negra.
Shortstop number 1, Leo Bocanegra.
So Leo Bocanegra. That was a base hit by Garcia. Still one away here, top of the second inning. 1-1 is your score. John Cannon alongside George Flores, Pete Vallejo, and Funkmaster Fred. The fearsome foursome here at Yellow Jacket Baseball Field. I don't know if he prefers Funkmaster or Funkman. We call him a little bit of both. Whichever one. I think we're going to call him the Funkman. Funkman Fred. 1 ball, no strikes, runner at first. That one hit into left field. Barco on the charge. It's going to get past him. Runner is coming home. That's going to look like to be an RBI triple. Donna retakes the lead, 2-1. Third baseman number 5, Austin Pedrosa. So Barco was charging in to make the stop, and he dove for it. It was a good effort, just got past him, and it allows Garcia to score, and now that's going to be an RBI triple for Boca Negra as the Redskins retake the lead 2-1. Yeah, there is one away. We do have one away here in the top of the second. That one outside, ball 1, 1-0. That one low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. At third is Leo Bocanegra. Top of the second inning, 2-1, Donna over your Yellow Jackets. District 32 5A baseball. That one hit into left center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Another run scores, 3-1 now for the Redskins. It's going to bring up Hernandez, the pitcher. Pitcher number 29, Corbin Hernandez. So another RBI single for Pedrosa. Back-to-back RBI singles, now 3-1 for the Redskins. And that one hit in the gap. It was hit right there at left center. That one, a base hit. 3 straight hits for the Redskins. Runners at second and first. That's going to bring up Flores. Second baseman number 32, Anthony Flores. 3-1 is now your score. So it looks like Dylan Garcia is going to be the pinch runner for Hernandez. 3 straight hits for Donna. They now lead 3-1. That one low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Looks like the Jackets got somebody else getting ready to warm up. Looks like Sandoval. You knew Donna was going to come in fired up. They were undefeated, and we took that O off the board, gave them their first loss in district. So, that can wake a sleeping giant sometimes. It's still early. I mean, I don't want to say that there's not enough time that we can't come back. We can. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But you don't want to let things get out of hand, especially against a team like Donna. You definitely don't. 3-0 the count on Flores. On deck is going to be Peña. And ball 4. Bases are loaded. Left fielder J.J. Pena. I'm going to take a quick break as Garza's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Bases loaded here, 1 out in the top of the second inning. So 2 runners on here in the top of the second inning for J.J. Pena. The Redskins have brought in 2 runs on back-to-back-to-back hits, 3 straight hits to score 2 runs and to retake the lead 3-1 here over the Jackets. We do have 1 away. That one in there for a strike, 0-1. Actually, I'm sorry, we have bases loaded. I take that back. Bases are loaded. So this is very similar to what happened in the first inning where we had bases loaded. Of course, we had 2 away at that time. So now it's a little bit different. You got to kind of change your train of thought. We need a double play or something here. Or even a strikeout. We'll take that all day. No balls, 2 strikes on Pena. And fouls that one off. Bases are loaded. Ruiz gets a sign. Here comes the pitch. High. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 away. Bases loaded. And that one hit into center field. Caught by Lopez. And then Sanchez tags second for the double play. That is exactly what the Jackets needed right there. That was big, folks. Give them credit on that one. It looked like it was going to be a base hit. J-Lo goes up, makes the catch, throws it over to Sanchez for the double play. Redskins do get 2 across, but strand 3 runners on base. So now going into the bottom of the second inning, 3-1, Redskins over the Jackets. So for the Jackets coming into the bottom of the second, you have Trey Del Toro Jared Ruiz and Frankie Martinez. 7, 8, 9 batters.
Leading off the bottom of the second inning for your Jackets is your right fielder, number 21, Trey Del Toro.
Trey Del Toro. So here comes the first pitch of the second inning. That one low, ball one. Inside, ball two.
Free base. That's a free base.
Two balls, no strikes on Del Toro. Outside, ball three, 3-0. And ball four, 4 straight balls. As Del Toro gets on base, that's going to bring up Jared Ruiz.
With a runner at first, that's going to bring up your pitcher, number 24, Jared Ruiz.
Jared Ruiz with a runner at first. Ruiz signaling bunt. They check Del Toro over at first. So Ruiz once again signaling bunt. That one in there, strike one. No balls, 1 strike on Ruiz. Of course, Ruiz started the game at first base and then came in relief for Martinez in the second. On deck is Martinez. Once again, signaling bunt. That one low and outside. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first base. So Ruiz steps out of the box. Now he's back in, ready to go. That one there, strike 2. Gets the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Traded Toro at first base. Runner goes. Ball is in the dirt. 2-2. Del Toro safe at first. Del Toro takes a lead off of second base. 2-2 count. Ruiz swinging a miss. Strike 3. 1 away for Martinez.
With a runner at second, that's going to bring up first baseman number 19, Frankie Martinez.
Frankie Martinez. This guy is due. We have been waiting for a while. He is due. He got 3 hits in his last week. So 3 on Tuesday. So that could very well be the start that this guy needs to get going. Got 2 doubles and a single. Sounds like Wendy's. Hit the wall. That's Funkman Fred give us a little play-by-play here. Little recap. That one ball 2. 2-0 the count for Martinez. That one, ball 3 outside. 3-0 on Martinez on deck is the top of the lineup. That's going to be Andrew Cepeda. Of course, Cepeda got on with a single. And that one in there, strike 1. 3-1. Now Martinez needs to be very, very patient. With 1 away and a runner at second, you don't want to chase a bad pitch. And ball 4. Runners at second and first for Andrew Cepeda. With runners at second and first, that's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup. Now batting for your Jackets, center fielder number 12, Andrew Cepeda. Andrew Cepeda, leadoff hitter. Of course, he led off the top of the first with a hit. Cepeda signaling bunt. That one in there for a strike. 0-1. See if Cepeda, that one high, ball 1, good eye. That was kind of a close pitch, but Cepeda hung back on that one. That one a ball. 1-1 the count. Del Toro at second, Martinez at first. And that one hit to the third baseman, and runner is out. Two away, but the runners do advance. Just want to take a timeout for a little bit, folks. Alex Salazar with runners at third and second. That one, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Del Toro stands at third, Martinez at second. One ball, no strikes, 2 away, bottom of the second inning. Runners at third and second for Salazar. 1-0 the count. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. Now Salazar is ready. Salazar fouls that one, and is it going to go foul? Yes. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Salazar, 2 away. Again, you have Del Toro at third. You have Martinez at second. This is a big opportunity for the Jackets to get back in this thing. Salazar can just rip one right down the line. Time called. And that one is past the catcher. Runners do not advance. 2-2 the count. That was smart. I wouldn't have sent him. That was a smart play. Normally you would, but I got to give him credit there for holding up the runners. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 2 away. Salazar looking for that beautiful pitch. Fouls that one off. Staying alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Salazar hits it to the pitcher, and that will score a run. Let's go put runners at the corners for Lopez. So Salazar with a solid hit. That's an RBI single.
RBI single for Alex Salazar. All right, folks, let's keep it going. We got runners in the corners. That's going to bring up shortstop number 2, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez. So here we go. Runners at the corners for Lopez. That one in there.
That was out.
Strike 1.
Out and low.
Trying to keep a straight face. No balls, 1 strike. Sitting by Fred, it's kind of hard to do. You got Martinez at third, Salazar at first. That one in the dirt, and Salazar going to advance. 50 pitches for Hernandez. 60 pitches already through 2 innings. So technically it's not the dirt, it's turf. Used to be dirt back there. It used to be. Now they have made it turf. So this field is completely turfed all the way around. And that one again hits off the pitcher. Another run score. That stunned him right there. Base hit for Lopez. Ties it at 3.
All right, folks, we got to keep this rally going. Looks like we're coming back right now, but you got to help me out here.
So I'll tell you, that pitcher has taken 2 shots off of his leg. He seems to be okay. Coach was coming out, but it appears he's going to be all right. Going to do a couple of warm-up pitches here, but that's going to be an RBI single for Jose Lopez. And I'll tell you what, man, those are shots.
With runners at third and first, that's going to bring up your catcher number 7, Jacob Ruiz.
Here we go, Jacob Ruiz with the score tied at 3. Runners at the corners. Checks the runner. Salazar at third. You've got Lopez, J-Lo at first for Jacob Ruiz, the catcher. Runner goes. That one in there for a strike, 0-1, but the runner advances. Now that puts us with runners at third and second with 2 away. So again, a base hit could score 2 runs right here. Give us our first lead of the contest. That one in there, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Ruiz. That one low, ball 1, 1-2. One thing about it, this pitcher, once that leg starts to tighten up, huh? Yeah, it's affecting him. You can tell right now. He's going to have a shiner on that, no doubt. That one, base hit. 1 run scores. Lopez rounding. 2-run single for Jacob Ruiz. Courtesy runner or pinch runner?
Pinch runner.
Pinch runner number 4, Christian Garcia. All right, folks, we got to keep this rally going. Obviously, we got something good going here, but you got to say loud. Now batting for your Yellow Jackets.
Oh, hold on. New pitcher? Are they switching? That's going to close the books on Corbin Hernandez, as he gave up 5 runs, 4 in this inning alone on how many pitches? 65 pitches. So, and he went 1 2/3. So now it looks like they're going to go with number 32. That's Anthony Flores. Yeah, you know what? They're going to move him to first. I would lay the bunt down right now. I exactly agree with that. There is no doubt that leg is good. Now that he's moving over, that leg is going to tighten up on him. He took 2 shots, folks. 2 hard shots from Salazar and Lopez on those hits right off that ankle, and I'm going to guarantee you it affected him. Four runs scored by the Jackets. 5-3 is your score. Got a runner at first, and that's going to bring up Abraham Sanchez. So the Redskins, they countered with 2 runs in the second. We come back and counter with 4. So, hey, we'll take it. Right now we're up 5-3, and we've done it by way of the bats. We've been hitting the ball really well. Really, really well. I'm impressed with the bats, and they're coming around at the right time. So here we go, folks.
All right, Jacket fans, we got a rally going here, and I'm going to need your help right now with the runner at first base. That's going to bring up your second baseman, number 17. Let's see how loud and proud you can get. Abraham Sanchez.
So here we go. Abraham Sanchez with 2 away. A rally with 2 outs. Christian Garcia is at first base. New pitcher on the mound. Runner goes. And he is safe. Runner is safe. Ball 1-0. New pitcher is Anthony Flores, number 32. So Garcia advances on the stolen base. Now we have a runner at second for Sanchez. Big rally here by the Jackets. 4 runs scored in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 count. Here comes the second pitch. Nice lead by Garcia. That one high, ball 2. 2-0. And now with Hernandez at first, and obviously those 2 hard hits off his ankle. You hit something his way, could affect him a little bit. 3-0 the count on Sanchez. On deck, we got Marlon Barco. Left fielder. Three balls, no strikes on Sanchez. And he is out as they catch him just in the nick of time. But the Jackets do score 4 runs in the bottom half of the second inning to take a 5-3 lead. So for the Redskins, it looks like we're going to have number 10, the catcher, Matt Garcia, and then A.J. Rangel, or actually number 14, A.J. Rangel leading off top of the third, center fielder, number 14, A.J. Rangel. So A.J. Rangel to lead off the top of the third inning for the Redskins. Jackets bounce back with 4 runs scored in the bottom of the second. Lead 5-3. He goes around, strike 1. 0-1 the count. So Luis telling his right fielder something, maybe letting him know, hey, maybe coming your way, my friend. That one low, ball 1, 1-1 the count. That one high, ball 2, 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Rangel.
Fuerte. Come on, baby.
There you go, strike 2. Full count on Rangel. On deck, you have catcher Matt Garza. That one popped up. Cepeda under it, picks it up. We're out number 1. Catcher number 10, Matt Garza. Let's come bring up the catcher, Matt Garza. Rattle him. So Matt Garza, the catcher, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Get him.
There you go, another swing and a miss, strike 2. Ruiz, it'd be big if we can keep any runners off
Be smart.
in this inning,
Be smart.
especially with the way that our bats have been coming around. No balls, 2 strikes, and that one. Jacob tried to frame it, but it was a little outside of the strike zone. Not by much, though. 1-2 the count. Luis. Here comes the pitch.
Hey.
That one. They're going to call it. They're going to ask for help. But nope, ball 2. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away.
Right there.
And there we go. Caught him looking, strike 3. 2 away. It's going to bring up Fuentes. Designated hitter number 11, Nevin Fuentes. Nevin Fuentes, the designated hitter. 2 outs as Luis so far looking good here in the 3rd. That one a little high, ball 1. Ball 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Got members of our softball team coming in. Looks like their game just finished up. They took on Westlake East tonight. Try to get a score here in a little bit for you. 2-0 the count. That one in there, strike 1, 2-1. 2 away, top of the 3rd. 8-1, the Lady Wildcats over the Lady Jackets. Lady Jackets now sit 4-4 in district. But here in this one, this is a big one, as the Jackets have won 2 straight and got a big win against Donna on Tuesday night to give them their first loss. They're looking to get their 3rd straight win and give Donna their 2nd straight loss. That one hit into center field. Cepeda under it. There we go. Makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. No runs scored for the Redskins. 5-3 is your score going to the bottom of the 3rd. Coming into the top of the third, bottom of the third, you're going to have Barco, I believe it's Barco del Toro and Jared Ruiz. Actually, no, it'll be Abraham Sanchez first, then Barco, followed by Del Toro.
All right, folks, here we go. Stepping up to the plate, your second baseman, number 17, Abraham Sanchez.
Abraham Sanchez in the bottom of the third inning. Jackets up 5-3. One thing that I really like, music. One thing that I really liked in the top of the third is Ruiz held Donna scoreless. Cepeda made two big outs in the outfield, and then, of course, Ruiz recorded a punch out. So now, if our bats can stay hot, you know, we put up another 3 or 4 spot in this thing, it's going to give us a really, really good lead. That's what we want. We're still up 5-3 right now, which is good, but we need to, you know, we need to strike while the iron's hot right now. Yeah, we need to, you know what? We need to do what we've been doing. Just put the ball in play. And we've done that really well tonight. We're not swinging for the fences like before. We're making contact. 1 ball, no strikes on Sanchez. Another thing I like is we're being very selective at the plate. We're not chasing pitches. We're being patient. We're waiting for the pitch to come. And you know what? You're working the count. If you're up 3-0, let them throw you that first strike. Maybe you let them throw you the second strike. So 2-0 the count. That one high, ball 3. So there you go. 3-0, you hold. Yeah, let him struggle. One thing you want to do, you want to rattle the cage. You want to rattle that cage. 3 balls, no strikes on Sanchez. And there's the first strike, 3-1. Here, again, you're still ahead in the count. I would wait unless it is absolutely the money pitch. I mean, I would not swing. It's got to be literally in the breadbasket. Otherwise, you're holding. Swings, pops it up as that one's going to fall in. The pitcher called for it, lost it. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to bring up Marlon Barco.
With a runner at first, that's going to bring up your left fielder, number 1, Marlon Barco.
Marlon Barco now up to bat. He is batting 6 in the lineup. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Sanchez with a seeing eye single, I guess is the best way to say it. The pitcher, he took his cap off, was looking for the ball, and it just fell in front. It fell right behind him. He kind of lost it. Nice lead by Sanchez at first. Pitcher does have his eye on him. High, ball 1. Once again, checking the runner. 1-0 the count. Five to 3 is your score in favor of the Jackets. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. See, before, Edcouch would swing at that. Now, if you notice, there's much more patient. You're seeing a big difference in their offense. A big difference, and it's showing here. That one in there for a strike, 2-1. But, I mean, we've said it. You know, the runs that have been scored by Donna I mean, one was on a walk, a base little walk, but the other two were base hits. I mean, those were good hits in the gap. You can't do anything about that. But we have countered by way of our offense is going because we're putting the ball in play. And not leaving runners stranded. That's the biggest thing. Runner goes. Runner is safe. 3-1 the count on Barco. So Sanchez safe at second. On deck you have Trey Del Toro. Three balls, one strike. No outs in the bottom of the third. Barco lays down a beautiful bunt and safe.
Beautiful bunt by Marlon Barco. With runners at the corners, that's going to bring up your right fielder, number 21, Trey Del Toro.
Beautiful bunt by Marlon Barco. Man, that's on a 3-1 pitch, too. I mean, he read that one perfectly. And it was, I mean, that thing was laid down. You couldn't have painted a better picture, to be honest. So now, runners at the corners for Trey Del Toro. No outs here in the third. It's a big opportunity for the Jackets to once again open this thing up. We're seeing a completely different team right now. Completely different team. I see confidence in these guys. I see confidence. You can see first and third is in. Runner goes. So Barco at second. Sanchez at third. Runners at third and second. No outs in the bottom of the third. The Jackets up 5-3. Del Toro, your batter. This is a completely different team. I mean, it really is. I see. I mean, a huge change in this team. They look confident. They really do. They look confident. This is what we've wanted. This is what we've expected. Del Toro looking for the bunt. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. As you can see, second and third baseman coming in.
First base to hurt.
Yep, that's right. The first baseman cannot come in. His ankle has got to be just, I mean, he's got to be grimacing over there with those two shots. You can see he's kind of, he doesn't put a lot of weight on that leg, that ankle. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Del Toro. Man, if you can catch one right over that second baseman, or even over third, that's 2 runs. That's 2 runs right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at the corner. You got Barco at second. You have Sanchez sitting at third. 5-3, the Jackets. That one inside. Ball 2. 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. No outs. That one, ball 3. 3-2. Full count on Del Toro. Third baseman coming in. And he hits that one right past the second baseman. 1 run scores. Marco coming in. Is he safe? Yes.
2-run single for Trey Del Toro.
Are we having a good time? Tell him that.
All right, folks. Are y'all having a good time out there? Come on, you got to make some noise. We got to keep this rally going. We got a runner at first. That's going to bring up first baseman number 24. I want you to rattle the bleachers and give it up for Jared Ruiz. Nothing.
So no outs. 6-3. 7-3 now. Your score. Strike one after a 2-run single. And Del Toro did exactly what I said. No outs. Man, he got that one right past. The second baseman was in. Got that one into right field, scored 2 runs. No outs. Checks the runner at first. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. 7-3, the Jackets. The heat is on, no doubt. That one outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you, this guy, Flores, he's got a lot of pitches he's racked up already. 18 already. And he did not start this contest. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ruiz. Ruiz hits a dribbler over to first. Out, but it does advance the runners. It's going to bring up Martinez.
With the runner at second base, that's going to bring up first baseman number 19, Frankie Martinez.
So that one, that was a hard hit. Not really a dribbler. I guess you'd got to call that a not even a liner. What would you call that, Fred? Kind of a, not a grounder.
No, it's just a hard drop.
It was a hard ground ball, yeah. I mean, you know, got to bounce pretty much. So 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Boy, I'm having to kind of look at the scoreboard here. 7-3, and they got Del Toro in a pickle now. And there he got him. He is out. Nope, and you can see Coach Garza saying, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to question that one.
He didn't run around the lane.
So they're saying that he ran around the baseline. I don't see that. So he's going to ask for help. We're going to take a timeout here real quick. So the runner is out. So now Martinez with 2 away. 7-3 is your score in favor of the Jackets. That one in there. Strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one low, ball 1.
Way outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 away. And swing and a miss, strike 3. We played 3 complete innings. Jackets tack on 2 more runs. They now lead 7-3 going into the top of the 4th inning. You are watching Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets baseball on the Edcouch-Elsa ISD YouTube channel. All right, folks, we're here in the top of the 4th inning. 7-3, the Jackets. For Donna, you've got 9-1-2 batters here. Ashton Garcia will lead off the top of the 4th. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Redskins, right fielder, number 4, Ashton Garcia. Ashton Garcia leading off the top of the 4th. 7-3 is your score. That one, ball 1-0. That one fouled off. 1-1. That one foul. Out of play. 1-2 the count. Comes a pitch. And in there, caught looking, strike 3. Luis has caught his groove here. 1 away. Top of the order for the Redskins, Leo Bocanegra. Shortstop, number 1, Leo Bocanegra. So Leo Bocanegra, the leadoff batter. That one, ball 1. 1-0. That one low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So far, Ruiz has gotten in a groove on the mound. After giving up those first 2 runs, he's really settled in here. And looks solid. He's been throwing some strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. And, of course, was able to
Let him hit it. Come on.
get some big outs here. And, of course, kept some runners off the board in the 3rd. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. And that one hit foul.
Shift them over. Shift them over. Shift them over. Come on.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 7-3, the Jackets. And high. Ball 3, 3 and 2.
What's the most important pitch in baseball?
Here comes a pitch. And that one hit in the left field foul. Yeah, they seem to have his timing down right now. He's got to change things up. I agree with Fred. You can change it up a little bit. Catch him off guard. You know. Yep. Three balls, 2 strikes. On Bocanegra. Here comes the pitch. And that one hit into center. Cepeda on the move. Makes the grab. For out number 2. It's going to bring up Pedrosa, the second baseman. Third baseman 5, Austin Pedrosa. Correction, third baseman Austin Pedrosa. Yeah, I'm telling you, that move for putting Andrew from short to center has made a big, big difference. That dude can absolutely fly. I mean, to be honest, I love our outfield right now. I really do. I think we have a really, really solid outfield. That one hit over the shortstop, picked up by Lopez. Lopez over to first. Martinez makes the play. Out number 3. Once again, the Jackets hold the Redskins scoreless. Going into the bottom of the 4th. Can we add some more runs to the board? We'll find out shortly. Jackets up 7-3. Coming to the bottom of the 4th, we got Andrew Cepeda, top of the lineup, followed by Alex Salazar and Jose Lopez. 1, 2, 3 batters in the lineup. So 7-3 is your score.
All right, folks, here we go. Back to the top of the order once again. Leading off, playing center field for your Yellow Jackets. Center fielder number 12, Andrew Cepeda.
So Andrew Cepeda. So Cepeda, leadoff batter. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Cepeda has done a good job tonight on offense. Actually, I got to give everybody credit, to be honest with you. Everybody's contributed here. That one high, ball two. They've been very selective, very, very selective. They're making the pitchers work. They're not helping the pitchers out. They're making them think. And Fred had a good point during the warm-ups right now. The pitcher kept shaking off the pitches, kept shaking them off. It's kind of almost like he's a little confused or maybe a little rattled, and doesn't really know what to throw, because really everything he's thrown at him, we've been able to touch. We've been able to put some, some metal on it. Or aluminum. Go aluminum. Let's say that's better. Outside, ball 3-1 on Cepeda. On deck, you've got Salazar. And strike two.
That was way out, Blue! Way out!
So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count for Cepeda. Cepeda calls time. That pitch kind of shook everybody up here. It looked like it was a ball 4. Blue calls it a strike, so full count on Cepeda. Cepeda hits that one to left field and picked up by the left fielder for out number 1.
Next up for your Jackets is your third baseman, number 23, Alec Salazar.
So Alec Salazar with 1 away in the 4th. That one high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That one called strike 1. One ball, 1 strike on Salazar. Fouls that one off. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 away in the bottom of the 4th inning. 7-3 is your score in favor of the Jackets. So Salazar ready. Pitcher shaking off. You can see he's shaking it off. Finally got his pitch. Outside. 2-2 on Salazar. Pitcher has a sign. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away for Jose Lopez.
Next up for the Jackets is shortstop number 2, Jose Lopez.
So Jose Lopez with 2 away, bottom of the 4th. That one foul. Hit off the backstop. 0-1. Want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight here on the Edcouch-Elsa ISD YouTube channel. Got some Friday night baseball. Beautiful weather. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night. Got a nice little breeze out there. Temperatures about in the 70s. You could not ask for a better Friday night. That one high. Ball one. I like that little chicken fried. Sounds really good there, Miss Funk Man. Cold water on a Friday night. It's not how it goes, but this is the way I sing it. 1 ball, 1 strike on Lopez. Lopez hits that one in the gap. A base hit.
With a runner at first, that's going to bring up your catcher, number 7, Jacob Ruiz.
So Jacob Ruiz, catcher, 2 away. Lopez picks up a single. That one hit in the net. 0-1. Lopez at first base. 2 away. Bottom of the 4th. The ball's 1 strike on Ruiz. Runner goes. He is safe on the stolen base. 1-1 the count. Boy, any runs right now would just be insurance. It really would. That one hit in the gap. Runner goes. Will he make it? Yes.
RBI single by Jacob Ruiz. All right, folks, let's keep this thing going. With a runner at second base. That's going to bring up second baseman number 17. Make some noise for Abraham Sanchez.
Pinch runner is who, Christian? So, Christian Garcia, pinch runner. It's going to bring up Abraham Sanchez, second baseman. 8-3, now your score. That one, ball 1. Pinch runner, right?
Pinch runner at second, Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia at second base. And that's going to be a little dribbler to the pitcher. Pitcher picks it up. And the runner is out. Jackets do add a run to the cause. After 4 complete innings of play, Jackets now lead 8-3 over Donna. Going to the top of the fifth inning. Fred trying to test my knowledge. Gone in 60 seconds. Yes, I have not seen that movie. I will admit it. I have better things to do than worry about movies, but so up for Donna, we're going to have number 29, first baseman Corbin Hernandez, to lead off the top of the fifth. Luis has really settled in well on the mound after giving up 2 runs in the second. He settled in, done a nice job.
First baseman number 29, Corbin Hernandez.
So Corbin Hernandez started the night as pitcher, had 2, liners that hit off his ankle, and it affected him a little bit. They ended up pulling him after the Jackets started to string on some runs, and that one hit into deep left field. That one off the fence. He's gunning for 2. It doesn't look like that leg's bothering him very much. So a double by Hernandez. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Anthony Flores.
Pitcher number 32, Anthony Flores.
So that one hit off the wall by Hernandez. I'm going to bring up Anthony Flores. High, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That one right there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs here in the 5th inning. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Runner at second is Hernandez. That one inside, beautiful pitch. Got it on the inside corner. 2-2. Well, that was pretty. And that one fouled here off the net. Count remains the same, 2-2. No outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Game's starting to move along a little bit quicker. The first 2 innings seemed like decades to finish, but that's because runs were scoring like crazy. You had pitch counts going up. You had a lot of hits going on. Offense really kind of got going. You got to figure you scored 6, 7, 8, 9 runs just in those 2 innings alone combined. So, game kind of, I don't want to say it dragged, but it was just there was a lot happening. And caught him right there again, that inside corner for strike number 3. 1 away. Another punch out for Ruiz.
Left fielder number 15, J.J. Peña.
So Ruiz, a couple of strikeouts to his credit. I'm going to say he's got about probably 4 at least. That one, he painted that one right there on that inside corner. Ends up hitting the batter. Going to bring up Rangel, center fielder.
Center fielder number 14, A.J. Rangel.
So that one, a hit by pitch. That's how it's going to go in the scorebook. Puts runners at the corners. No, runners at second and first for Rangel. The center fielder, he bats 6th in the lineup for the Redskins. Now, this could be the inning that Donna needed here. Obviously, they have one out. We need to, we need to try to keep these runners at bay. You don't want to bring them in. Don't let them close the gap on us. We've got an 8-3 lead. We got a nice lead right now, but you want to keep that. So we're gonna have to string something together. Try to get a double play, something. You don't want to load the bases if you can. No, he's not going to steal. There's no way. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrangel. That one fouled over here, over the top of the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I tell you what, if I were Ruiz, I'd hit that inside corner again. I'd hit that inside corner because I'm going to tell you right now. Yep. He's going to be a pop-up if he swings. Hit that inside corner right now. You got a righty, and he's hogging the box. So hit that inside corner low. Hit him with a curveball. Yep, he was looking for that pitch. 2-2. The count. Two balls, 2 strikes. And pass ball, the runners will advance. So, I don't know what that was for. I don't know if he was trying to win an Oscar on that one. But he didn't get hit by a pitch. But coach even saying, hey, come on, man. Not going to get away with that one that easy. So, full count, 3-2. Runners advance to third and second base, 1 away. This is an important pitch. You don't want to load the bases.
Let him hit, man.
Yeah, let him hit. Ball 4. Base is now loaded for Matt Garza, the catcher. Catcher number 10, Matt Garza. Bases are loaded for Donna, and this is exactly what we did not want here. Because you look at it, you got the 4th, 5th, and 6th runner basically on base right now. So that would really cut this deficit. So first pitch low, ball 1. Nobody warming up in the bullpen. And if I'm Ruiz, you know what? Let him hit it. Let him hit it. Don't give it to him. You're giving it to him. You're throwing it low. Throw it. Throw it. I mean, you got nothing to lose. Here we go. Ryan Garza going out to talk to him. We're going to take a short break. So here we go. Bases loaded. Top of the 5th inning for Donna. They're down 5, 8-3. Matt Garza, 2-0 count on him with 1 away. That one high. Ball 3-0. And now we got some action in the bullpen. Looks like Sandoval. There you go. Right there. Strike one. That's where you want it. 3 balls, 1 strike. And ball 4, that's going to score a run. Bases remain loaded. That's going to bring up Fuentes.
Designated hitter number 11, Nevin Fuentes.
So it looks like a pinch runner will be number 3. That's Ethan Gutierrez. And up to bat is going to be Fuentes, the designated hitter. He bats 8th in the lineup. Bases loaded, 1 away. 8-4 is now your score. And now you have the tying run. You got the tying run at the plate right now. 1 ball, no strikes. That one hit into deep center field. That's going to fall. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. 3 runs score.
4 runs.
Score is now 8-7. 3-run double by Fuentes, and that was going to be it for Ruiz. We're going to see who Garza's going to go with. It looks like number... Yep, Christian Sandoval going to get the ball. So, folks, we're going to go ahead and let him warm up a little bit. We're going to take a pause for the cause. We'll be back shortly. So 3 runs scored on that 3-run triple by Fuentes, and now the Redskins are within 1, 8-7. They put up a 4 spot here in the top of the 5th inning. Christian Sandoval now in. First pitch strike. That one hit over to the pitcher. Pitcher throws it to first. Just like that. There we go. 2 away. Going to take top of the order, Leo Bocanegra.
Shortstop number 1, Leo Bocanegra.
Leo Bocanegra, leadoff batter. Runner stands at third for the Redskins. That's actually the tying run for Donna. Bocanegra with 2 away in the 5th. The batter. That one high, ball 1. That one hit foul. 1-1 the count. That one in the turf. Low, ball 2, 2-1. 8-7. Now your score. Jackets still up 1. But Donna got back in this thing. That big 3-run double by Fuentes. That one popped up out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away. Sandoval needs to try to get the Jackets out of this inning. Get the bats going again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at third. High ball 3, 3-2 on Bocanegra. And that one hitting the center field. It's going to be a base hit. Run scores. 8-8. RBI single by Bocanegra. It's going to bring up Pedrosa.
Third baseman number 5, Austin Pedrosa.
Five runs scored by Donna. Score is now 8-all here in the 5th. Over 2 hours into this game already. Soccer's done. Softball's done. We still going. I mean, the good thing about it, we've given up 8 runs, but we've scored 8. So at least we can say our offense has kept us in this game. We can say that. That's, that's something that we haven't seen in quite some time. So do we have some work to do? Yeah, but I mean, runner goes, and the runner's out. But not after Donna scores 5 runs, ties it at 8, going into the bottom of the 5th inning. So Marlon Barco, left fielder, up to bat. Here in the bottom of the fifth. First pitch. And there's strike one. Jackets came into the fifth with a comfortable lead, up 8-3, but then Donna answered right back and tied it at 8. So Jackets got some work to do. Try to regain this lead. That one, ball 2. Marlon checked it, but didn't go around. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That one high. Ball 3, 3-1. Three balls, one strike on Barco. And high, ball 4. Runner first, going to bring up Trey Del Toro. Looks like we might have a pitching change for Donna. Yep, and I think that is going to be the case, folks. Take a short break. We'll be right back with you. So that's going to close the books on number 32, Anthony Flores. He went to about 2 1/3. We're going to say maybe 2 2/3. Gave up 3 runs. No, more than that. I'm sorry. Gave up about 5 runs here. So now with a runner first, that's going to bring up Trey Del Toro for the Jackets. With a runner at first. That's going to bring up right fielder, number 21, Trey Del Toro. So Trey Del Toro is coming up to bat. No outs here in the fifth. This is a golden opportunity to retake the lead, even though it's tied. But give us some cushion. That's what we really need right now. There's still quite a bit of game to go, but obviously we can add a couple of runs here. That would definitely help. So first pitch is low, ball 1-0 the count. You got Barco on first. He's going to check Barco. Oh, man, that was close, but he beat it back. Woo! It was safe. Boy, that was close. One ball, no strikes. The total signaling bunt.
No.
That one called strike.
That was way out, Blue.
1-1.
That was way out.
Fans voicing their opinion, and of course, Funkman as well. 1 ball, 1 strike on Del Toro. Trey Del Toro. Signaling bunt once again. That one called strike 2, and Barco safe. Oh, they got him as he was off the bag, and they got the tag. 1 away. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Del Toro. Yeah, he slid around, and on that slight, just off the bag, they maintained the tag and got him. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Del Toro. 1 away. That one high, 2-2. That one hurt, man. That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 away. Yeah, that one hurt. I mean, man, if Marlon was on at second, I mean, that definitely would have helped. Yeah, no, he did. He turned around. That's what killed him. But that one swing and a miss, strike 3. It's going to bring up Christian Sandoval.
Up next for your Jackets, number 11, Christian Sandoval.
Christian Sandoval now. He's going to pinch hit for Jared Ruiz. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Man, that swing was reminiscent of what we did earlier in district where we struggled. That one low, ball 1. We cannot swing. Those pitches, you got to stay away from them. Those are chase pitches. You don't chase them. I don't care what you say 10 times out of 10, you're going to get you in trouble. Swing and miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Sandoval. That one catches the outside corner. Strike 2, 1-2. Sandoval fouls that one off of the net. Stays alive in the count. Battling 1-2. Sandoval with 2 away. That one fouled here behind the stands. Count remains 1-2. Comes a pitch from Boca Negra. And that one high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And try to get him to swing on the outside. No avail. Full count, 3-2. Comes a payoff pitch. Who's going to win the battle? Christian fouls that one off. Still alive. He's battling up there. Comes a pitch. And called strike 3. Jackets held scoreless. Going to the top of the 6th inning, tied at 8. Heading into the top of the 6th inning, Pedrosa, Hernandez, and Flores, 2, 3, 4 batters for the Redskins. Up to bat for the Redskins, third baseman number 5, Austin Pedrosa. Austin Pedrosa. Yep. We gotta find our groove and gotta find it quickly. We've gotta. I mean, it's not. We haven't made errors. You know, we're not playing bad defensively. They've gotten good hits. I mean, you know, give them credit. They have done a good job of putting the ball in play. But where we have struggled is our pitchers are throwing the ball all over the place. I mean, we're putting free guys on base, basically walking them, and then these hits are just bringing them in. So Well, that's one thing I want to see us try to eliminate here. Is, right, again, right there, we're throwing pitches out of the zone. I understand, but I mean, that racks up your pitch count for one. Number two, if you walk them, you're putting a guy on base, free base. That one high, ball three straight balls, and every base runner is an opportunity to score. Is an opportunity for a run. So you got to find the strike zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And there you go, strike one on Pedrosa. That one fouled off. Full count, 3-2. See if Sandoval can pull a rabbit out of his hat. A little changeup right here would be nice. Catch him off guard. That one fouled off. First base side. Still full count, 3-2. And high, ball 4. It's going to bring up Hernandez. He's the one that hit that deep shot to center his last at bat.
First baseman, number 29, Corbin Hernandez.
Yeah, Hernandez hit that shot to center. That really kind of opened the floodgates for Donna there in the top of the 5th. So runner at first for Hernandez. That one outside, ball 1. Runner has a good lead at first. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There you go. Nice pitch by Sandoval. 1-1 the count. That one inside, ball 2, 2-1. I like Christian had the right idea there. I'll give him that. I'll give him that pitch. I'll take it. I'm okay with that. 2-1. Runner first has another big lead. Ball in the turf. Ball 3, 3-1. And understand you're trying to keep the ball away from this guy, but you've got Flores right behind him. That's a cleanup batter. So now what you're doing, you're adding more insurance for them now. So challenge this guy. Challenge him. I mean, okay, he hit off you once. That's okay. Challenge him again. You got no outs. That one hit into center. That's going to be a base hit. Cepeda picks it up, run around, second going to third, and he is safe. So we're going to take a timeout. Runners at the corners. Marlon Vodko now on the mound. Got runners at the corners for Donna here in the top of the sixth. .9:43 already in the evening. We're looking at almost 3 full hours here. 8-8 is your score. If you're just tuning in, Jackets put up a 4 spot in the bottom of the second, added 2 more in the third, had an 8-3 lead. Actually, 9-3 through 4 complete innings on the top of the fifth. Donna had a couple of walks, and then the hits just came a-flying to the tune of 5 runs, and that's where we're at right now. 8-8 is your score here in the top of the sixth inning. So Marlon Vodko now on the mound.
Now on the mound for the Jackets, number 1, Marlon Vodko.
So Anthony Flores will be the batter with runners at the corners for Donna.
Number 32, Anthony Flores.
So Anthony Flores coming in. Runners at the corners. No outs in the top of the sixth. Let's see if Vodko can salvage this inning. Keep these runners on base. Strike 1, runner goes, and so Donna on the error brings in a run. They now lead 9-8. So somebody was asleep at the wheel there on that one. I don't know if it was short or second. That was, I think it was a shortstop was supposed to cover that one. That scores a run. Now Donna takes the lead 9-8. That one hit into right field. That's going to score another run. Back at the wall. Second, he may be going for a triple. Sure enough, RBI triple. Redskins now lead 10-8. That's going to bring up Benya, the left fielder.
Left fielder number 15, JJ Benya.
JJ Benya, number 15. Wow. That's what good hitting will get you. I mean, Brett, you got to agree with that. I mean, they're not swinging for the fences, man. They're putting the ball in play, but they're hitting. They know. Give them credit, man. They're getting good hits. There's nothing else you can say about it. And they're good, solid hits. They're putting the bat on the ball. Ball 1-0. Runner at third is Flores. Somebody had their lights on in the outfield. So here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at third. That one in there, strike one. Beautiful pitch by Barco. 1-1 the count. Runner was attempting to go, but went back. But that was a foul ball. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looked like the Jackets going to warm someone else up now. Number 22. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Barco. And that one low, ball 2. I don't think they pull Barco. I mean, it's too. He just started. I mean, they're going to give him some time. I mean, this game is not out of reach yet. Yeah, we're down 2, but still in it. But we've got to string up some outs. We got to get something. We got to end this. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There we go. Barco records a big out for out number 1. Going to bring up Runhell.
Center fielder number 14, A.J. Runhell.
A.J. Runhell. Ten to 8 is your score. Redskins have put up 7 runs in the last 2 innings to completely flip the script. I mean, really did. There's no better way to put it. Jackets need to keep themselves in it. Try to keep these runners on the bag. That one ball. 1-0 the count. 1 away here in the 6th. And really, since that second inning, we haven't really done much. Ball 2, offensively. I mean, really the second and the third. Third, I'll give it. We did okay. But since then, it's just kind of like we're back to our old ways, on offense. Really, it's what it seems like. So, some way, somehow, you got to dig deep. You got to dig deep right now. That one. Strike 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. On A.J. Runhell. And that one hit foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Barco looking to record his second punch out in a row right now. It'd be a big one if he could. That one, ball 3, inside. 3-2. Another big pitch. And that one foul. Count remains 3-2, full count. Runner at third, 1 away. Top of the 6th inning, 10-8. Donna leads the Yellow Jackets. Barco now with a full count. Gets him caught looking, strike 3. There we go. Big pitch by Barco to get that second out. That's going to bring up Garza, the catcher.
Catcher number 10, Matt Garza.
Two straight punch-outs for Barco here in relief. So 2 away. Woo! And he's throwing it. I'll tell you what, man, he's blowing some smoke. That last pitch, Fred said, did that thing drop? What happened? I said, he just threw it right there, and that guy just sit there and watched it. I don't think he expected that, to be honest, with a full count. I think he thought he was going to get a ball. Barco right there, strike one. Barco looks solid here in relief. Strike two. One ball, 2 strikes. And that one fouled off. Out of play. Runner at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Can Barco keep it close and record his 3rd straight punch out to get himself out of this inning? Barco awaits a pitch, and here it comes. That one high. Ball 2, 2-2. Runner at third. Right there, caught looking, strike 3. Barco gets the out. All right, folks, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Got some work to do. Down 10-8. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Frankie Martinez, followed by Andrew Cepeda and Alex Salazar. Martinez, who in his last game had 3 hits. We need some of that Tuesday night magic back. See if Martinez can get a hit started here to get the 6 going.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the bottom of the 6th. We got to help our boys out here. You got to make some noise. We're not done yet. Coming up to the plate, first baseman number 19. Let me hear it, Frankie Martinez.
Frankie Martinez. Here in the 6th inning, ball 1, 1-0. That one outside. 2-0 the count on Martinez. He did draw a walk earlier. We can get him on with Cepeda. That'd be big. And that one in there for a strike. Strike one. 2-1 the count. Martinez. Swing and a miss, strike two. Two and two the count. Swing and a miss, strike three. For out number one. Back at the top of the order for Andrew Cepeda. Andrew Cepeda with one away here in the bottom of the sixth inning. The Jackets down two. That one fouled out of play. Strike one. No balls, one strike. For Cepeda. Boy, the offense is just gone away. I mean, it's like it's just diminished. That one in the dirt, or in the turf, ball one. Early in this game, man, we were slapping that ball. But it's kind of like we're going back to before where we're chasing it. We're trying to pull it, trying to kill it. You know, the best way to get back into a game is one hit at a time. Don't try to kill it. Don't try to get back all at once.
Whoa. That was outside, Blue.
You know, one ball, two strikes on Cepeda. And that one low, ball two. 2-2 the count. On deck, Alex Salazar. That one outside, ball three. Three balls, two strikes. Let's see if Cepeda can draw a walk with Salazar on deck. And that one hit to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to first. Cords out number two. It's going to bring up Alex Salazar.
Next up for your Jackets, third baseman number 23, Alex Salazar.
Alex Salazar. Alex Salazar with two away already in the sixth. That one low, ball one. 1-0 the count. Bocanegra delivers a pitch. That one foul. One ball, one strike on Salazar. On deck, J-Lo. Shortstop. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Salazar hits that one. Base hit. Keeps us alive. That's going to bring up Jose Lopez.
With a runner at first, that's going to bring up shortstop number 2, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez, third batter. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. And that one hit up the middle for a base hit. There we go. Just like that, we got 2 runners on. 2 out rally by the Jackets. It's going to bring up Jacob Ruiz.
All right, folks, it's time to wake up. Right now, we got a little rally going on with runners at second and first. That's going to bring up your catcher, number 7, Jacob Ruiz.
Jacob Ruiz now. Back-to-back hits by the Jackets with 2 away. The lead runner now at the plate in Ruiz. No balls, 1 strike on Ruiz. You got runners at second and first. 2 away. Can the Jackets rally and retake this lead? Salazar gets back. These are very, very important runners for the Jackets right now. You cannot get caught napping whatsoever. That one high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ruiz. On deck, you have Abraham Sanchez. Pitch by Bocanegra. That one in there for a strike.
That's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Salazar at second. That one hit to the second baseman. Line out for out number 3. Jackets were threatening, but could not get the runner on. Strands 2. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Donna 10, Edcouch-Elsa 8. So for the Redskins, coming into the top of the 7th inning, looks like they've got, I'm trying to see, I believe it's going to be Fuentes. He's the one that had that huge hit there in the 5th inning that really got that, really gave Donna the lead. So,
up to bat for the Redskins, designated hitter number 11, Nevin Fuentes.
Nevin Fuentes here in the top of the 7th inning. Barco has got to keep these bats and the runners completely off base and not allow them to come in. We got to stay within reach. 10-8, we're still within reach, but he's got to record these outs and quickly. One ball, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. On Fuentes, designated hitter. Ball 3, 3-0. And ball 4. It's going to bring up Garcia. Actually, number 13, Roel Martinez.
Number 13, Roel Martinez.
So Roel Martinez pinch hitting for Ashton Garcia. So runner at first after the walk. It's going to bring up number 13, Martinez. He's going to pinch hit for Ashton Garcia. So here we go. Barco with no outs. That one in there. Strike one. No balls, one strike. To Martinez. Runner at first is Fuentes. And then there's strike two. Barco challenging the batter. No balls, two strikes. And that one hit the third. Salazar picks it up, throws it to first. Martinez gets the tag, and he is out. Runner does advance, though, but out number one. Back to top of the order, Leo Bocanegra.
Back top of the lineup, pitcher number 1, Leo Bocanegra.
Leo Bocanegra. Back to the top of the lineup. One away runner at second base. Salazar got it over to Martinez. Martinez got that tag. got that out. Lead runner, though, does advance to second base. Bocanegra pop up to shallow, short. That one picked up by Lopez for out number 2. It's going to bring up Pedrosa, third baseman. Third baseman number 5, Austin Pedrosa. That one, ball 1. One ball, one strike. One ball, one strike, one runner on second base, 2 away here in the 7th. Down 2. That one low, ball 2, 2-1. Barco, 2-1. That one right there, strike 2. Beautiful pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 away. Barco looking to get out of the inning unscathed. If he can record this out or get strike 3. Either one. Well, strike 3 would be an out. Hello. That one, ball 3. 3-2. Pedrosa, well, he stepped back on that one. That thing was coming. That was humming at him. 3-2 the count. That one foul into the net. Count remains 3-2. Two away. Here comes the pitch. That one fouled off again. Still 3-2. Runner at second base. 2 away. Timeout. Or actually, batter calls time. There's no timeouts in baseball. But you can call time. Just clarify that one. So here we go. Full count, 2 away. Barco needs this out. And there, caught looking, strike 3. Barco gets it. Folks, we go to the bottom of the 7th. 3 runs, we win this thing. We need it. Down 10-8. So, folks, we got one last at-bat right now. We need 3 runs to win this thing, 2 to tie it. We don't want to tie. We want to win. Marlon Barco. Actually, I think Abraham Sanchez is up, then Barco, then Trey Del Toro. So Abraham Sanchez to lead off the bottom of the 7th inning. Pete trying to tell everybody, flip them caps around. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are in the bottom of the 7th. Our boys need our help. We got to get loud. Stepping up to the plate is your second baseman, number 17, Abraham Sanchez.
Abraham Sanchez leading off the bottom of the 7th. Last chance to dance. That one, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Boca Negra. That one high, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 the count. And that one low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Donna fans didn't like that. Edcouch fans did. So 2-2 the count on Sanchez. And Sanchez hits it to third base. Third baseman picks it up. Throws it over to first for out number 1. It's going to bring up Marlon Barco.
Next up for your Jackets is your pitcher, number 1, Marlon Barco.
Marlon Barco. 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. That one low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Right now we're sitting at over 3 hours of baseball. That one in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Alan, where you going?
1 ball, 1 strike. That one called strike 2. 1-2 the count. We got to get on base. And that one high. Good look by Barco right there. 2-2. Barco steps out of the box. On deck is Trey Del Toro. And high, ball 3 and outside. Full count for Barco. Three balls, 2 strikes. And Barco fouls that one out of play. Still alive. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Can Barco get on? Fouls another one off. Still alive. Still alive. 3-2. Full count for Barco. Here it comes. Barco hits that one to short center. Shortstop calls it off. Makes the play for out number 2. Trey Del Toro. Maybe our last chance. See if we can get a little 2-out rally going.
Next up are your Jackets. Right fielder number 21, Trey Del Toro.
Trey Del Toro. Last chance to keep us in this thing with 2 away and down 2. That one there, strike number 1. Del Toro. Hits that one to the shortstop. Shortstop picks it up, throws it to first. And they record the out for out number 3. And that's a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 10-8 is your final score in favor of the Redskins.
And that's a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, the Donna Redskins 10, your Edcouch-Elsa YellowJackets 8. We want to thank everybody for coming out. We want to thank all the Donna fans for coming out tonight. Have a safe trip home. For everyone else, have a safe trip home as well. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.
So that's going to do it here at Yellow Jacket Baseball Field. 10-8, your final score. For Pete Vallejo, for George Flores, I am John Cannon. You guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, and we'll